Welcome to the best video on limit trades, market trades, the order book, the depth chart and buy and sell walls. Like this video and I'll make better ones. Subscribe, you'll be around to see them. So to trade you'll need a position, and to get one you'll either need to go long or short. You can do this by buying or selling contracts, and there's two main ways of buying and selling. They are with limit orders and with market orders. Limit trades allow you to choose your price, but come with the drawback of not being executed immediately. You'll have to wait for your order to be filled, which it may never be. Market trades, on the other hand, are executed immediately, but will not allow you to choose your price. Essentially, you'll take what's available with what you're prepared to spend. When your trades execute, they may be subject to fees. Limit orders are subject to maker fees, and market orders are subject to taker fees. On Binance, all these fees are the same, but on other exchanges such as BitMEX and Deribit, those placing a limit order get a rebate on their fees. This rebate is to encourage liquidity and fill the order book on that exchange. So what is an order book, and is it a good read? Well, an order book is a big book of every open limit order that's waiting to be executed. The orders marked in green are the bids or the buys. They're called bids because that's what people who want this asset are prepared to bid in order to get it. The orders marked in red are the sales, aka the asks. We call them asks because this is what the people who currently own the asset are asking for in return to part with it. Some exchanges allow you to see the entire order book, while others only a couple of chapters. But you can group trades incrementally using this little button, and you'll get a better picture of liquidity throughout the book. Remember, anybody can add an order to the order book. It doesn't mean they intend on executing it. Like yourself, at any stage they could come back to that order, edit it, cancel it, or indeed flip entirely in the other direction. All the limit trades visible inside the order book are also displayed graphically on the depth chart. The depth chart takes the tabulated data from the order book and plots it on a graph. So the more demand there is at any particular price point, the higher that'll be plotted on the depth chart. Often in the depth chart or in the order books, you'll notice a relatively huge order, which causes a staggered effect on the depth chart or is abnormal in its size on the order books. These buys or sells are often called buy or sell walls. Sometimes buy and sell walls are placed at genuine levels of support and resistance and are fully intended to be taken. Other times they're placed with no intention of being executed and simply there to manipulate traders. It can be very difficult to evaluate if a buy or sell wall is genuine until the price reaches that point and starts to eat into those orders. Until this time, that buy or sell wall could just disappear in a second if the price moves towards it. For a record of real market activity, just look to the recent trades list. If you like, you can compare this to the order book and see as one changes, how does the other change? And with enough time looking at it, perhaps you'll be able to intuit the real from the fake. But you have to ask yourself, is the time that you'd have to spend doing this more worthwhile spent on another form of indicator? Now that we've covered the essential information offered to us by the exchange, let's take what we've learned and go long or short. So we've seen the range we're operating within, we've seen the volume is low, so volatility could be high, and we've spotted a couple of buy and sell walls using the order book and the depth chart. We can see we're closer to the bottom of the range, so we'll go long, and we like to choose our price here at Trade Spotting, so we'll select a limit trade post only. We check our leverage. I'm using 3x for this order, and we click buy. As you can see, our order shows up in the order books here, and we can also see it down here in our active orders tab. We could also add a limit order to take profit at the top of the range, and should we do that, it would also show up in the order book. If we were to follow a sensible trading strategy and add a stop loss, this would be a stop market, and as such, it wouldn't be a limit order, so it wouldn't show up on the order book, and instead of being subject to a maker fee, it's subject to taker fee. It's crucial to remember that there is no way for a limit trade to move the price. It's completely impossible. Limit trades can't move the price. Therefore, order book can't change the price. Some of the orders in the books are complete lies. Remember, The authors plan your demise. So do not trust the order book. Do not trust the depth chart. And certainly don't trust your own limbic system when you're observing either of them.